All right, so I know it's black on black on black, but I'll hold things up for you because what happened is I learned a very valuable life lesson and I don't know what the solution is. I don't know how to prevent it from happening again. So that's what this video is about. It's about me sharing my experience, and hopefully you guys in the comment section can help me and others out because I can't help you guys on this one. What happened is there was a surge. Okay, so I have surge protectors all over this house. I'm ready for a power surge. Well, everything has a surge protector. I make sure that they're up to date, they're not older. The problem is lightning struck inside our neighborhood, but it didn't go through the grid. It didn't go through the outlets. It went through the Ethernet. It went through the internet cables. And so, because it went through the Ethernet, it fried everything I had hooked up. And for those of you that know me, you know that I like a wired connection. I don't like wireless because if there's a problem, there's nothing I can't buy new air. I can't inspect the air to see what it is. With this, I can see that this side right here is fried, right? It's burnt up. I can see it. If there was a splice or a cut or a kink, I can see it. And not only can I see it and figure out what the problem is, I can replace this cable and be right back at doing what I'm doing. With wireless, if it's not connecting, there's nothing I can do, right? I can't adjust the air. I can't buy new air. It's just a radio signal. And if the signal's not going, there's nothing I can do. So I like a fixed cable, which really is what hurt me bad because my laptop was hooked up to the Ethernet, which is what I use to edit all these videos. So I need faster internet so that I can get these 4K videos out for you. I don't know if this one's going to be 4K, probably not, because the backup computer that I have isn't going to be able to do it. But it went through the computer. And then not only did it go through the laptop, it went through the HDMI port and fried my monitor. So my monitor's shot too. It won't turn on, it won't do nothing, it's fried. My laptop needs a new screen and a new motherboard. It's at the shop right now getting fixed, and that's going to cost me quite a bit. So that's the computer side of it. On the other side, my Roku, okay, what I use to watch shows and different things. This too, I bought the one that hooks up to the Ethernet so I could have a physical connection so that when we're watching things, it doesn't buffer. I have the best internet. And again, if it's not working, I can inspect the cable or replace the cable and keep this thing going for a really long time. Well, when the Ethernet went through and blew this thing up, it went from the Ethernet again through the HDMI port into my receiver, which it gives me my surround sound and hooks up all my devices. And my receiver has a built-in surge protector. So this plugs directly into the wall because it has a surge protector built into it that protects the unit and all the connected devices except the TV. All right, the TV is excluded from the protection, but it does protect itself and all the other units. Well, because it started with the Roku and went through the HDMI ports, the surge went through this thing backwards. And so because it went backwards, I lost my Blu-ray player, which I had to break to get the disc out of it. It broke my Nintendo Switch dock. I broke my everything. Everything that was hooked up to it is fried, except the TV, because it ran through backwards. The surge protector went off, and it protected the TV. So the only thing that made it was the one thing that this thing was not protecting, which is lucky, I guess. But yeah, this is fried because again, it ran through backwards. Everything it was hooked up to is fried. The craziest part is where the internet comes in through the outside to the house. The modem exploded. Okay, the case didn't explode, but the inside, when I picked it up, it was a maraca. The inside was just sand. It just completely annihilated into tiny little tiny, tiny little pieces. And then my router, this is my router, this thing died too. This thing won't do nothing. And so, yeah, it's crazy. My neighbor was telling me that her phone, because she has a landline, it blew off the mount and landed halfway across the room. Her modem did explode and left a black mark on her end table where she keeps it. And so, yeah, it was a big deal. And it went through the phone line / internet, Ethernet. So I don't know how to solve this problem. I don't know of a surge protector that protects Ethernet. I did find some, but they are all, none of them have good reviews, none of them. I haven't found a single one that has good reviews, and the good reviews say that their internet still works, like it doesn't slow down their internet. That's why they like it so much, is because it doesn't slow down the internet. But if you find the people that actually had a surge, they give it weak ratings because they're like, it didn't work, it destroyed the thing it was hooked up to. The people that actually had the surge go off on the protection give it weak reviews. The people that haven't had to deal with the surge are just happy that it doesn't slow down their internet. So I don't know what to do. I don't know of a surge protector that for Ethernet, and so if you do, please leave it in the comment section down below. I will buy whatever I need to buy because I don't want to go through this again. This is one of those life lessons that I never thought of the phone line or the Ethernet. The internet service provider was telling me that, yeah, the worst is the cable lines, because if it goes through, it can go through a cable line, it can go through Ethernet, it can go through a phone line, it can go through the grid, anything. It's all copper wire. You know what I mean? Like, it's all conducts electricity, and so any wire can conduct electricity, can have a surge from lightning. And I never, I always think of a surge going through the outlets and the power grid. I never thought of it going through phone lines and Ethernet and all of that. So, learn from my mistake. In the comment section, leave your answers to how I can prevent this from happening again. And I can't wait to see you on my next video.